Hey book nerds, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl KJ, aka K, and I'm here with an unboxing and a haul. This is going to be a book haul, and I also have a magazine included. And let's just get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, put on the notification, and just check your girl out. I would say this is my summer book haul, and I have 6 books and 1 magazine. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If I was to include all the ebooks and audiobooks, this would probably be like 100+ haul. Maybe one day I'll do that. I don't know. If you guys would be interested in that, put it down in the comment section. Let's get into it. First book that I got was The Unbroken by C.L. Clarke. And I actually pre-ordered this book. The book came out March 23rd, but at that time, like I said in the video before, I was in the process of moving. So this book isn't brand new, but it's a new book to my collection. It's a sapphic YA fantasy novel, and it's about a princess and I think a soldier that possibly fall in love. And then there's some truths that are discovered. This next book, Tristan Strong Destroys the World by Kwame Mbalia. This is the second book in the Tristan Strong series. So this next book is called Fashion Victim. It is by Amina Akhtar, and I was definitely intrigued. I will put up here the alternative cover. This is the cover for Italy. And this author is somebody that I was not familiar with at all. I was attending one of those live events where like mystery authors or different authors were reading the first chapter or a portion of the book. And when she read either this or one of her WIP, writing in progress, I was like, dang, I gotta read more of her work. So I was like, let me look her up. Her other book is not out yet. So I was like, well, let me see what she has on backlist. So I saw this and I was like, I gotta read it. It's marketed as The Heathers meets Devil Wear Prada. It's basically a thriller that has some comedy within it. And it's basically set in the cutthroat world of fashion. And fun fact, obviously you guys wouldn't know, but my first passion besides reading and besides music is fashion. I love fashion. I love going to fashion shows. I even got to do hair in a fashion show. I've been in a fashion show, and I've done some other little things fashion related. I digress. I say all that to say this was right up my alley. I will say I've never seen The Heathers, so I don't know if that's an accurate comparison. And The Devil Wears Prada, I've only seen it once, maybe twice, probably over a decade ago. So I don't remember much about it. I do remember I liked the movies, so there's that. But I'm telling you, look out for this author. I definitely, whatever else she has coming forth, I will check out and definitely buy, because, and I'm gonna see if I can get my hands on that Italian version just for the cover. I'm a sucker for a beautiful cover, as you guys already know. This book, like I said, I love beautiful gowns, wonderful gowns. I'm just kidding. I love beautiful covers, okay? Next book that I got is called The Wild Ones by Nafisa Azad. I really hope I am pronouncing the name correctly, but this was another one that I pre-ordered. I got this one from Bookshop. Yeah, I got this one from Bookshop. I don't know exactly which store it was, which independent store got the credit, but because I'd be clicking on all kind of links, y'all. But I definitely wanted to, I try to buy from smaller independent sellers or independent bookstores or subscription boxes. But sometimes it's inevitable to get from Amazon. What intrigued me besides the cover was that it said that it is a feminist fantasy story that is about healing and heartbreak, love, triumph. It just sounds like a pretty interesting story. Her name was Paheli, and she's betrayed by her mother. She's sold to a man. She ends up escaping and meets a boy who also has dealt with some trauma and different things in his life. And she is given a box of stars before this boy disappears, and she's able to free different girls and who are dealing with pain and, you know, their scars. The boy reappears and he is asking Paheli for help, and there's magical forces that are chasing after him. It's just an interesting synopsis, so I will definitely be checking this out. I plan to read this before my birthday. The next book that I got was part of Book of the Month. This was my August pick, and I mean, hey, I love this blue. It's pretty blue. Anyways, open the box. Boom. Let's see what we got. Whole bunch of little thises and that, but this is called Inheritance of Orchidia Divina. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's by Zoraida Cordova, and this is the first book that I ever read by her, and I definitely wanted to get it. I actually was given the arc of this, and I am halfway done with that. As y'all know, I'm a little behind with my arcs, but I knew once I was reading that and I saw that this would be released early, I was like, I gotta get this because I just really love the story. And I definitely will read more by this author. Look at the back, so pretty. So this book is about a family and the magic or powers that they have received, basically inherited. Something bad happens. There is a force that is definitely picking them off one by one, and it is up to figure out what's going on and to stop this dark force. So I will definitely do a video on this book once I finish. And then the next book I got was a pre-order. Right, so this is an independent author that I discovered when I went to an event called Virtual Con that she actually created. And it was a virtual event where you could basically, it was like a convention, and it had different panels where you could learn different writing tips and different things from the film industry, streamers. It was all kind of stuff, entertaining, fun things. And then of course there were little tables you could visit and see different authors. And long story short, I ended up ordering one of her books on my Kindle, and I started reading that and I really liked it. And then I saw on Facebook or Instagram that she was coming out with this book called Between Two Seas, short collection of stories. And I loved it because, I mean, look at that gorgeousness. I love that she has like the seashell on there. You know, as you know, I love mermaids. I love aquatic things. And I definitely wanted to check it out. I really was enjoying the Wolf Queen series, well, book one of the Wolf Queen series. To read off of it, it says that this genre-bending collection explores the catalyst and consequences of transformation through the tales of a murderous fairy, a wayward explorer, a young girl carving a new fate from the ugliness of her world, and a father and son who hold the power of life and death in their hands. So that sounds very interesting, and I got it signed by the author. So yes, I love, as you guys know, I've been trying to figure out what my channel is. I like fantasy, I like sci-fi, which lately I have not read as much sci-fi. I've been more on the fantasy tip, which is very surprising because I've always read sci-fi more than fantasy. But lately I've been more into fantasy. Romance comes second, and then contemporary and sci-fi are kind of tied. I love finding indie authors. I like traditionally published authors, smaller publishing companies. I like to support everybody as long as your book is a genre that I read. I also like memoirs too, but as long as it's a genre that I read, I will check it out. Definitely really love reading just a variety. I love Black romance, contemporary romance, just everything. So just a little piece of me. Last but not least, some may know, some may not, I am a major major Aaliyah fan. I cried when she died. I remember my father told me she had, passed. I was in elementary school and it was on a Sunday and I thought it was a joke. I really was distraught. That was my first celebrity death. That was like my first death that really hurt me. And I had people in my family pass, but they were usually older relatives that I really didn't know, But to have somebody that I listened to, I had posters of her on my wall. I listened to her music all the time, Yahoo Music. We didn't have YouTube back then. And I was a huge fan of baby girl, aka Aaliyah. So I know in the news we've been seeing that her music is now in streaming, which is awesome. And of course there's been some things about her in the media due to unfortunate things that happened in her life, family, and other, y'all already know. So anyways, long story short, I really am a fan. I'm definitely wanting to get more Aaliyah stuff, so I'll be doing that. But long story short, I got this is a special collector's edition magazine. I just had to get this because I regret, I was a kid at the time, so there were certain things I just couldn't get. My parents would have had to get it, or, whatever. I just never got the stuff. And of course, as an adult, I could, but anyways, long story short, it's a Aaliyah special edition magazine. That is so awesome. I want people to remember me as a good person, which I definitely think her essence and her spirit lives on. And you see, these new girls are all influenced by her. Don't let them tell you different. All the new girls have definitely took bits and pieces of her and other stars. That was my unboxing and my book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I'll be back. I'm probably gonna do a book tag and another video. I'm also going to do my anticipated reads, and of course I need to do a reading update. I don't think I'm going to do, there's different events coming out, spooky events and different things for October, and then of course there's November, and then Vlogmas. Thank you for watching my video and I will see you guys soon. Ciao. Don't forget, comment, subscribe, and comment what books have you bought lately, or do you plan on buying any books? Are you on a book buying ban? Let me know, and which book from my haul is the one that you would check out. All right, peace.
Baby, you should get to know me, tapping into that good energy. And I'm more for something carefree. Pour a drink, have a seat next to me. Yeah.